Hello, I'm Jeannette Koczela, founder and president of the International Association of Professional Life Coaches. And today I have a mindset tip for you. Don't let fear keep you from changing your life. So many people who come to a strategy session with me tell me how much they want to change their life, start a business, become successful. But when I offer the help and support that they need, they say they want to think about it. And this is probably why their lives haven't changed. They're still thinking about it. But thinking doesn't always lead to action. And in this kind of scenario, it leads to inaction. So why do they do this? I think it's from fear. Fear of change. The ego wants you to stay in your comfort zone, and so it creates this fear so that you won't change. But your soul wants to break free. It wants to go to the next level. It responds to your love of life. And so you have this conflict between your soul and the love of life and your ego with this fear of change and getting out of that comfort zone. So what's the best way to deal with this? Well, unfortunately there's no magic pill or one-size-fits-all. So what works for some people may not work for others. We all are on different paths, and you have to find what works for you. For some people it may be pressure, could be a challenge, could be inspiration. It just depends. So I'll just tell you a little story about how I dealt with this issue, because after several years of working 6 to 7 days a week, I was at a point where I had gone 4 months without any business income, and I knew that something had to change or I was going to have to get a job. And I am not a job person, so this was not really a very good option for me. So the other option was to change something, perhaps dramatically. And I didn't know what, and at the time I didn't know that what really needed to change was me. So I knew that I needed help, and I accepted an offer of a strategy session with a coach that I resonated with. And after consulting with her, I realized that she really was the right coach for me and that I should hire her. But I didn't really have the money to hire her. And so at the time, that was my first obstacle. I really didn't know what to do, but I knew that I needed this, so I said yes. At the time, I didn't know where I was going to get the money from, but I was able to scramble around and get it, and so I said yes, even though I wasn't fully prepared to take that next step. But I knew I had to do it, and so I was able to get together the first month's payment. Now, I had no idea how I was going to get the second month's payment together, but I was committed to making it work somehow, and I really stepped up to the plate to trust myself and the universe to figure it out. So that's the kind of commitment that you need as a business owner. There are so many behind-the-scenes stories of how great companies started out and they went through challenge after challenge, but their commitment to making it work was so great that they did, and now they're highly successful companies. So that was the turning point for me. I figured out a way to change myself, my perceptions, my fear of change, so that I could do something that was going to get different results from what I had been getting, and that's what happened. As a result, I not only made enough money to pay for the second month and third, but for the entire course that I had signed up for with this coach. And it began with a willingness to change and do something different rather than just thinking about it. Taking action and trusting in yourself and the universe. So don't let fear get in the way of you changing your life. Thanks for listening.